Yo. Ah, 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 ah. Huh. Ah, ah. Manyoka nyinine alalambalia. Manyojo koloko, manyoke kanyine. Alalaya, manyoka nyinine alalambalia. Manyojo koloko, manyoke kanyine alalambalia. Jaja, walaja alalambalia. American Calabo, Manila, Abaku Fitila, Mini, Mala, Wulaja, Jarama. Yeah. Yo. Jaja, wulaja, nyarama. So wulaja nyara, nilima, American Calabo. American Calabo, Manila, Abaku Fitila, Mini, Mala, Wulaja, Jarama. Assalamualaikum mbokk yi maa ngi leen nuyu tey moom olof la ñoo laak nag tey parce que tey dama kontaan trop tey dama kontaan li ma kontaan loo mooy ne gars yi Arsenal football club Arsenal tey ñoom yëpp Manchester lañ gars yi Arsenal yëpp Manchester lañ su yeboo foofu noonu nag bismillah Aliou Ndra enjoy ka Manchester United. So yebo fofu nak 8 minutes more des pour ma jeexal. Okay. Dama def benn post léegi nii lu serious la daal. Man li ma dugal si politique. Arsenal fans turning to be Manchester fans. No, bi daw na yaram. Ana Wally Seck bi daw na yaram. Na leen ko ut. Xale ñu na rigu. Sanjay bi daw na yaram. Ana Wally Seck bi daw na yaram. Nañ check bi daw na yaram ñu play boobu waay. Ana Wally Seck bi daw na yaram. Ana music boobu noonu leen. Xale ma check music boobu loolu leen. Rigu. Sanjay bi daw na yaram. Alen play boobu noonu bi daw na yaram. Music boobu laa bëgg. Ana music boobu noonu sax. Bi daw na yaram. Ana music boobu noonu. Music Wally Seck boobu noonu. No, bi daw na yaram. Arsenal fans supporting Manchester United. Yeah. Allah Akbar. Bi daw na yaram. Okay. Straight to the point. 5 minutes. Dama make benn post léegi nii. Kalaliu Suare. You supporting Manchester United. Okay, we go to the point, yeah. I've made a post just recently in a yellow background. Yesterday, Halifa Sallah, we have to respect him. I respect him. I love him so much, and I really admired him. And I thank him for the work he did for the Gambia, and I celebrate him all the time. What he did for the Gambia and doing for Gambia still now. We respect him for that, and we salute him for that, and we will forever respect him. We will never disrespect him. I don't want to see anybody disrespecting him. If you're disrespecting Halifa Sallah, you are making me sad. But Uncle Halifa Sallah, yesterday you made me cry. You made me not to sleep. You made me, lose hope on Gambia. You made me like, I nearly cried my heart out. You disappoint me to the point that I was like, no, this is not the Halifa Sallah I know. The Halifa Sallah I know was left home yesterday. The one which came to, the Halifa Sallah which came to 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒆𝒍 was not the Halifa Sallah I knew before. All right, we got to the point. Halifa thought that he was attacked by Mahdi Jobate. He thought that he was attacked by Mahdi, and that's why he calls for a quick debate between him and Mahdi to correct Mahdi, to enlighten Mahdi, to tell Mahdi that you don't know, I know, like that. And then the show was going, it was going fine. But all the time, Halifa was sifting. Wa alaikum salam. Junior Kobai, it's long time I didn't see you. Hope you are fine. Halifa sift the whole debate on another level. They were not debating on Solo Sandeng no more. They forget about it. Because Halifa sifted. Halifa took away the discourse from Solo Sandeng and put it on everything. But not Solo Sandeng. What Mahdi said was that we all, the whole of Gambia, the whole of the coalition, disappointed and betrayed Solo Sandeng, and which we all know in a white paper is true, is the real truth. We all the whole of Gambia, the MPs, the party leaders, all of them disappointed Solo Sandeng. Solo Sandeng is the reason I, for one, joined the struggle to unseat Yahya Jammeh, Solo Sandeng. His death was a wake-up call to all Gambians who were denying that Yahya Jammeh, in fact, was a killer. We all denied that. We all were blindly and, what should I say, ignorantly supporting Yahya Jammeh. I am part of those people who were ignorant, who were so blind to see what Gambians were crying for 22 years. We were blind, we were ignorant. But thank God, somebody sacrificed his life and make people like us to say, oh yeah, this is really true. You have to wake up. This is true. I die for your cause. Not bearing, yesterday, Halifa came out, and the day they were burying Solo Sandeng again, reburying, they were reburying Solo Sandeng at the Arch 22, or we call it, how do they call it again? Never again. And 𝒕𝒉𝒊𝒏 made a comment and said that he is disappointed, and all the coalition partners betrayed Solo Sandeng, and they all disappoint Solo Sandeng. And Halifa see this as an insult to him. He sees this as a disrespect to him. He sees it as 𝒕𝒉𝒊𝒏 was misleading the people, and he calls for a debate. Instead of accepting that he definitely was wrong, they definitely disappointed Solo Sandeng. Halifa should accept that. He should accept that, yes, we really betrayed Solo Sandeng. We really, betrayed Solo Sandeng. Halifa should accept this. But what Halifa did, he added salt into a wound. I respect Halifa. I like Halifa. I like the way he expressed himself in so many things. But what he did here, my people, Gambian people, we have to tell the truth. It's not right. Halifa, you have to apologize to Solo Sandeng's family. Maybe you were talking and you were angry with 𝒕𝒉𝒊𝒏 because he calls you out. So maybe that's why you were angry. And you said something, maybe you don't reflect the time you were saying it. But people listen and people hear and people heard you say, Solo Sandeng went out. Those Solo Sandeng people you are talking about. You said, my PDOIs are enlightening. That's why our followers are enlightening. Those people who went out, Halifa, this is your own words. I'm using your own words against you. You said those people who went out, that is Solo Sandeng and his crew, were not enlightening. They were stupid. Halifa, this is what you said. You said those people were stupid to go out because they didn't reflect. They were not enlightened. They didn't teach them. That's why they went out. Solo Sandeng went out to kill himself because he was not enlightened. He was stupid. This is your word, exact word. When you tell somebody that you are not enlightening on something to go to do, but you stupidly did it. That was an insult. Maybe, Halifa, you should reflect on this. Go back and listen to that audio. This is what you said. You said they went out because they were not enlightening. PDOI is a party. You are enlightened. And your supporters, your followers are enlightened. That's why they didn't go out. You were going back to the Constitution. This is your exact word. For me, who followed you people, the coalition, and supported you and put my life and my family's life online, I felt insulted by you. Because I followed the coalition. I could have continued supported Yahya Jammeh. Nobody, they will just insult, no problem. But what you did was wrong, Halifa. You insulted Solo Sandeng. You should reflect. You should go back to that and listen to that that interview with you, with 𝒕𝒉𝒊𝒏 and you, 𝒕𝒉𝒊𝒏, sorry. You have to go back and listen to it. you will hear yourself saying that Sallah was not enlightened. That means, which means that you are saying that Sallah was stupid to kill himself. If he would have been enlightened, you said that. This is your own words, Halifa. I'm telling you. This is your own words. You said if they were enlightened, if Sallah was enlightened, he would have been with us today. This is your own words. If he was not stupid, he would have been with us today. This is your own words, Halifa. You are an elderly statesman. I will never disrespect you. I will never allow nobody to say disrespectful words to you on my life here. But I want you to reflect as a father, as an uncle, a brother, an elderly statesman. I am begging you to call on Sallah Sandeng's family and apologize to them. This is an insult to me, myself, because it's because of Sallah Sandeng I came out boldly to against Jammeh and to support your coalition. But even though Mahdi didn't say this, Mahdi Jobate didn't say that you people betrayed Sallah Sandeng and you disappoint Sallah Sandeng, from the brink of everything, before Sallah Sandeng will die, Halifa Sallah, you people betrayed Sallah Sandeng. This is the fact. The facts are out there. How? How do you betray Sallah Sandeng? We were not there. We cannot say something we don't hear from people. And yes, the day they were reburying Sallah Sandeng, somebody was there, I forgot the name. He was a man. They interviewed him. No, the lady, what is it? Fatou Camara. What Fatou Camara said, she said, when you people were planning this, you were doing it at Hamad Ba's office. You were doing it at Hamad Ba's office and NRP office. You all joined together to say that, yes, we have to have a march, a peaceful march, to call for reforms on electoral reforms. You all were there. You all promised to come. You all promised to join Sallah Sandeng. You, Ode Jallo, Hamad Ba, you were all part of this. Part and parcel of this plan. Halifa, you made a mistake. Accept the mistake. You know where you made the mistake? When you went and reviewed the constitution that if you go and do this, they will go to Jammeh will have his way out. Why didn't you call Sallah Sandeng to the meeting you people were having? Here is the mistake you made. The way you were talking is like you know that you knew that Sallah will be killed. Mano molke ila kumola monyari. Harama okosi olof. How man nini nakalen na le deglu sa wahbi. Yo ngane. Ham ngane yo danga dem bingen wahtane be pare. Yen ak Sallah Sandeng pour gena dem def peaceful march pour electoral reforms. Yo nga dem nga seet constitution bi nga gis ne yen so len defé lolu Yaya Jammeh moy nek di beneficiary of it. Legi nga dem talk nga ne nga decide ne we were not going to be part of it. But you forgot that from this brink, from the start, you were part with Sallah Sandeng, part and parcel with Sallah Sandeng and his people, that you were going out and do a march. You knew that from the brink, you were part and parcel of them. Why didn't you call Sallah Sandeng and enlighten him that, Sallah, what you want to do, we cannot do it. Let's step down, because if we do it, we're going to empower Yaya Jammeh. And if you do it, you're going to die for nothing. In my own perspective, I'm seeing this, that you send Sallah Sandeng out knowingly that they will kill him. You know it. You knew it that they will kill him. I'm not accusing you, but on your own words, your lower CISA program at Peter Gomez and Mahdi Jobate, you were pointing out that you were enlightened that it will not go well if you people go out for demonstration. They will crush you down. In your own words. You knew it already. And then they were calling you. Sallah and his people were calling you. Where are you? Come, let's go out, Gambia. Man, I will never disrespect Halifa Sallah. I will never insult Halifa Sallah. But he made a mistake. And yesterday, he made it worse than it. He worse than it yesterday. By coming out saying that we were enlightened. Sallah was not enlightened. And he was the same basket with Sallah Sandeng to go out and demonstrate. This is an insult. Halifa, please, mangla nyan, gainal sibiti, nga dem nga apologize family Solo Sandeng bul apologize Gambian yi sa de waaye demal nga apologize Solo Sandeng family am wax bi nga wax nii is very very I don't know why it's sad it's severe you know that man accuse ma la ne yow yaa yóoni Solo Sandeng ñu dem rey ko waaye yow si sa wax bi yow sa boppa nga wax nga ne yéen ak Solo Sandeng yéen a nekk si lii yéen a ko plan yéen yépp a ko plan waaye yow bi nga demee bi nga enlighten sa boppa nga enlighten sa ñi la dee toppa nga ne nga enlighten ñooñu noonu ba pare waaye yow ak koo xam ne yéen a war a dem génna kooku xamut ne su ma génnee constitution bi su ma génnee Yaya Jammeh moo see am power lu tax oyloo kooku noonu ñu passé foofu noonu kooku léegi dee bi jot na kooku war a dem génna pour dem match mu oola nga off sa téléphone o ñu ne yéen da ngeen dee wax gaay ne ñu ngee ñëw Halifa that is very serious that is very sad Halifa that is very sad that is really really sad you make me sad yesterday I cried my heart out yesterday you betrayed Solo died. What you could say, you should accept the mistake. You should say, yes, we failed Solo. This is the truth. But you are there defending yourself that you didn't do anything because you were enlightened. Solo was stupid to go out and insult. This is your own words, your exact words you used yesterday. Halifa bi dafa taw yaram de halatal ne su nekkoon sa doom lañ def li dama laa ñaan man dama ñëw tey fii pour ñaan la nga oo family Solo Sandeng nga apologize ne li nga wax si Peter Gomez wax danga over mer si kaw Madi Jobaate te Madi Jobaate ndeysaan defut la dara de daf la call out ne waxut yow kenn sax mu ne all the opposition leaders all Gambians who were in the coalition betrayed Solo Sandeng and still betraying him lii la Madi wax nga merci waaye soo fa meree warloo wax ne Solo dafa stupidly go out and kill himself loolu mooy sa wax bi suñ ko friyee si angale yóbbu ko si olof suñ ko friyee si angale yóbbu ko si soose sa exact word moo mel nii yow nga ne we don't go out ni nga ko waxe we don't go out because PDOIS is a party who is enlightening and we enlighten our followers. That's why we don't follow them to go out. And they went out and killed themselves. Linga ko wahe, exactly ninga ko wahe. We PDOIS, we are enlightened about the constitution, what the constitution said, and my followers, the PDOIS, we are followers, the others are not enlightened. Ninga ko wahe. And you forgot that. You and that person who was not enlightened. You and that person who was not enlightened, who was stupid, were in the same basket. Mr. Halifa Sallah, you disappoint us, and we will want you to make an apology. Please apologize to Solo Sandeng's family. They need your apology. You are an elderly state person. We believe that. We know that you conquered the constitution of the Gambia. We respect you on that. But this time around, you got it all wrong. You got it all wrong. You insult the dead in his grave. Papa Manglanyan, delul ak sa xel nga halat nga delu nga wa Solo Sandeng family am ne yang lena masalu yang lena jegal si li nga wa. It's very sad. My father is sad. So Halifa Manglanyan suma digante ak Yalla duma na saga duma nangu ken mo saga la ku la fi saaga dinaa delete comment boobu noonu ku bëgg a call waa fii dinaa delete comment boobu noonu pour ñu saaga la dinaa génnee vidéo bi su nit callee fii mu saaga sa damaa génnee vidéo bi dama bëgg nit yi waxaa yow respectful because you are an elderly person, you are our father, we will never insult you. Why this time you made a mistake, you have to accept your mistakes. Please call Solo Sandeng's wives, his children, and apologize to them. To say that you are enlightened, the PDOIS, they are enlightened, that's why they didn't die. If Solo was not stupid to go out that day, that fateful day, he would have been with us today. This is your own words. This is your own words. These are your own words. I'm not manekuma dila tumalfi. I'm not putting words on your head. I'm not putting words in your mouth. You said this yesterday. You said these words. Maybe I can find and play it so that the Gambian people will know that so that the Gambian people will know that I'm not accusing you. Maybe if you want me to play it. If I have the time. I don't know whether I have the time even. Let me see. With TV, there was this TV. It was LSTV, yeah? It was LSTV, I think so. We can cite for them, yeah? Yeah, I found them. So, let's listen to Halifa Sallah's, Here is it, huh?
Friday, the 13th of January, 2023.
On my record. You see, this is a problem with people like Mahdi. They are misleading a whole generation. If you go to the United States now, say, if we want the journey to be short, let us blanket change those ones that we could change in the National Assembly and development. Let's start with this of the National Assembly, and they have to be approved by a committee. We had a committee, so I went there for a transformative agenda. That's what I campaigned. I went there thinking that the coalition will function and that I will help in the constitutional reform process, transitional justice process, and the process of ensuring that the Human Rights Commission would be so empowered that human rights violations. I received Auditor General's report. He asked, option but to come. No. So how can a party be allowed to remove a state official from office? It doesn't make sense.
Halifa Sallah, like Adama Barrow, and all elected and appointed public officials have a duty towards me to perform. And they have not performed that.
All those who were around him encouraged him to build up the executive might of appointing and dismissing ministers at will. An elementary knowledge of our...
I don't think so we will find this if we're going to, because he said it here. I don't think so we will find it. But it's sad what Halifa said.
If you go to the United States now, you will discover that any sitting congressman, so how can a party be allowed to remove a state official from office? It doesn't make sense. It's not. And we knew who had power. And we knew their thinking. We knew their orientation. Just look at the Local Government Act when they aim to change that provision so that when you dismiss a person from a party. 1996, when was no longer a uniform body of a coalition. It was people elected on their party ticket and they were operating on party lines. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sallah.
We cannot find this, Halifa, because it was a long one. It's in the beginning, yeah? They said it was in the beginning.
We are members of the National Assembly. In
what did Jammeh do?
Okay, wait.
To come up with a blanket reform of the Elections Act, requiring 1 million to register a political party, 500,000 to be a presidential candidate, 50,000 to be a National Assembly member, 10,000 to be a councillor. If you're a resident outside, you cannot lead a political party. So essentially, he was making it impossible for political parties to function. Is that a positive response to our petition? No.
Okay.
So what was our option? 134 says that 6 months before elections, the Independent Electoral Commission must not engage in any significant change of the Elections Act. So if you go and petition, what he does not know, Peter,
yes,
on the 14th of April,
yes,
I was here with my colleague, Hussein Udabo. We were supposed to engage in a debate. We could not, because we were told that some people were arrested. And your radio station was not willing to take the risk, not knowing what we were going to say. It was then that I wanted to pin my colleague that it is good to tell all our people this was, that he was above 65 and would not be able to stand in the 2016 presidential election. And that 134 has already indicated we cannot change Elections Act 6 months before. So it was a hopeless situation. Jammeh will not change, effect any reform. So the only route was to build a coalition. Unfortunately, we could not enter the debate. Sallah was arrested. So, where is our betrayal? If your leaders do not educate you to know what you're supposed to do, and we educate our people to know what to do, and what do? We proceeded with coalition building. And on the 2nd of December 2016, for the first time in Gambian history,
Gambian people, you heard it. When you don't educate your people. Halifa knew all these things. Halifa, you knew all this, ne? It's not possible 6 months before you cannot change electoral reform. Fine, you cannot do that. You cannot petition. You knew all this, okay? Fine. But you sat with Solo Sandeng to go and do a petition. You were sitting there. You were the elders of that meeting. Halifa, do you listen to yourself? You were the elder of that meetings we are taking. How many weeks were you doing those meetings? How many weeks? Couldn't you tell Solo Sandeng that this we cannot do it, let's leave it? It's not possible. What you want to go out and do petition, let me educate you here and now, and then you will not go out. Then Solo would have been out, Solo would have been with us today. Halifa, so ko sete be set, nga hol ko be hol. Then you are Solo Sandeng, you are ko I'm sorry, I have a call, yeah. I have to go because I have a call. I have to go. But Halifa, niti yeb diga nañ la. Kolal nga jégalul Solo Sandeng family. Kolal nga bal len axa. Bi dafa metti xol de Halifa. Ki su nekkon sa dom la. Du demon ni de. Yow ya Solo Sandeng, you were sitting on the same meeting for the same thing. Legi you ne la yen den go betray te lu la wax dafa evil simple. You should have come out and said, I'm very sorry. Yes, it's true. We betrayed him. We didn't change the electoral law when we came in power. I was in the 5th legislature. I didn't change it. I didn't push it forward. You could have said this and said, yes, we all disappointed Solo Sandeng. Nga jehal wax bi. Why the one Solo Sandeng was not educated. He was not enlightened. PDOIS was enlightened. This is sad. So my dad, you are a mentor to all Gambians when it comes to politics. With respect, with due respect, mangla ñaan si yalla balal ma aha suma waxe fi dara lo xamne metti na la ci sa xol mangla jégalu suma waxe fi lo xamne dina la metti waye man dama ñëw fi rek xalé bu ndaw la man dama ñëw fi pour ñaan la nga apologize ci Solo Sandeng family am du ci Gambian yi sa de apologize si Solo Sandeng man moo tax ma ñëw fii tey pour waxaa yow pour nga jégalu Solo Sandeng ak famille am ma ngi laa jégalu nag su dee wax naa fii loo xam ne métti na sa xol ma ngi laa jégal di la balalu aha nga balal ma aha waaye man dama laa ñaan rek nga li nga wax dafa disturbing torop dafa disturbing dafa mel ni yow nga ne Solo Sandeng yow xam nga ne dina dee parce que yow xamoon nga ne educated jàngut su demoon si biti dinañ ko rey te dem na bit si biti rey nañ ko yow sa parti bi da ngeen educate da ngeen enlighten moo tax reyuñu leen su boobu dafa sérieux torop yow sa boppa soo toogee nga déglu si sa wax bii di nga xam ne bii dafa métti xol torop so ma ngi laa jégalu Halifa Sallah su ma waxee dara fii loo xam ne métti na la nga jégal ma nga balal ma aha waaye lii laa bëggoon pour wax waa Gambia ak yow sa boppa nga dem nga jégalu Solo Sandeng famille am nga call leen soo demut foofu noonu nga call leen nga wax leen ne li ma wax si coffee show bi dama juumoon ngeen balal ma aha wax la rek dama meroon lii laa bëggoon pour wax Gambia balal leen ma aha su ma waxee dara wax naa ne du ma wax si politique Gambia bii du politique Gambia bii is not politique I'm never gonna comment on politics on Gambia never I will never do that because I know what Gambians want I know what Gambians are doing so duma join si benn politique pour def politique duma ko musa defaat I'm out of politique waaye Papa Halifa Sallah lii daf ma métti si xol dafa métti lu si xol trop moo tax ma ngi laa ñaan pour nga dem nga wax Solo Sandeng famille am nga call leen nga jégalu leen ma ngi laa ñaan si loolu noonu please ma ngi laa ñaan rek parce que yow loo wax mooy ne yow yaa tax Solo Sandeng mu génn mu dem because soo xamoon ne jàngut danga ko war a toogloo nga jàngal ko nga ne ko constitution bi lii la wax lii du mun a dem ñu bàyyi lii bi after ni kon Solo Sandeng du génn dina la déglu Solo Sandeng daf dee déglu mag yi dina la déglu woon so ma ngi laa jégalu jërë ngeen jëf bye bye